Hey, this is Sister Love, the big sis you never had, your sister in the Lord, a mother who disciplined, and a friend to the end. Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about everything decent and in order. Now, the story goes out to say that it was a woman that was in the restroom, and she had all of these children with her. And she had one in a carriage on the floor. She had two at the sink because there's two bowls. She had one crawling on the floor while she was in the big stall because it was only two stalls. And there was another in the other stall with the door almost open. So I was like, you know what, shall I wait or shall I not wait? So I waited. And I was just looking at this scene of all these children running around on the floor, hands ain't being sanitized or washed, crawling on the floor from one stall to the next. And I'm thinking, in COVID? And I'm looking like, wow, that must, to be honest, I'm thinking that's a hard life. Like, your kids, like, you just don't give a rat's tail. And the whole place is smelling like fried chicken kitchen from 3 months ago. So I was thinking, as I'm looking at the scene, I'm always asking questions and stuff. And I'm thinking, would knowing God would have made a difference? Like, seriously, knowing God, would this have made this whole entire scene different? So there's a verse that's in 1 Corinthians 14:40. And it says, let all things be done decently and in order. Now, the National Standard Bible Version says, but all things must be done properly and in a properly or orderly way. And I'm thinking, what does that mean, right? It means do things in order. See, God is straightforward. Do as he says and you will be straight. Even if things go down, even if things happen, because you did what he said, he gonna work it out for you. Now, if you do things out of order, like they say today, in slang, out of order, out of pocket, you do things out of order, you all on your own. That's when you be calling on God, talking about, Lord, if you get me up out of this one. So do things in order. Do as God say. Not even, even if you don't believe in God, just do things in a proper order. It's kind of like, I was thinking about, an analogy, and it's kind of like a vending machine. It's disappointing when the vending machine don't do what it's supposed to do. You get there, you thirsty, you hungry, you want a snack, you want something to wet your whistle or whatever, and it ain't working. It's out of order. It's out of change, whatever the case may be. And it's disappointing when something is not doing what it's purposed to do. So when things do or are out of order, when things are out of order, it's disappointing. When we do things out of order, we're out of the intended purpose that it was made to do. And so we make it harder on ourselves when we do things out of order. The order is go to school, get an education, get a firm job where you have stability, get married, then have kids. Not go to school, drop out, have kids, hook up, shack, leave him, have a baby, get hooked up again, shack, have a baby. And at the end of the day, you have all these random kids And you know, kids are a blessing from God, so don't let me discount that. But you have all of these children, which now has a baby daddy that you got to deal with, that you ain't put no child support on, nor can he pay child support because he ain't got no job. So when we do things out of order, and my God, I can tell you right now, I have done things out of order. But the great thing about God, the great thing about doing things out of order is getting them back in order. As soon as you find yourself out of order, get back in order. It's like being on a diet. You know, one day you messed up. You messed up. But the goal is when you know you messed up, jump right back on. Don't just sit back and be like, well, I just messed up. I may as well just go on down this road and continue like I've been. That ain't the goal. You're going to be worse off than what you were. So when you find yourself jacked up, out of order, get back in order. So, you know, people trip me out when they be like, you know, what God at? What did he do? He ain't told you to do that. Because I'm telling you, the things that God has told me to do or told us to do, because it's in his word, and you do it and things still go left field, trust when I tell you, he'll make a way out of no way, and he'll make crooked roads straight. I have a testimonies to that one. So when you shacking versus marriage, when you partying versus education, when you out of control versus being disciplined, what do you do now? And the answer is get in order. Bye.